Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Wednesday, October 16th, 2019. The address we're inspecting today is 7229 Southwest 35th Avenue, Portland, Oregon, 97219. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the backyard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the ViewTech self-leveling HD color video inspection camera. This is one of the best cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it is to be noted that some age sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, valleys, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 4-inch cast iron piping. We are running some water from the kitchen sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Now, right from the get-go, because of the age of some of this piping, it will be recommended to keep an eye on things, so maybe having a sewer scope performed periodically, every couple, 2 to 3 years, something like that, just to keep an eye on things. You can see some pretty good deterioration at the joints where the two sections of piping are come together. You can see the seal kind of showing itself. So seeing some aging and wear in this section of piping. A little bit of a lip there. You can see it catches the camera head as you go popping up over the top of it right there. So a little bit of a rough connection, causing a little bit of marginal pitch, and just seeing some older piping here. At around 8 feet, we're going to get some good news. So it looks like at least a portion of this pipe has been nicely improved or updated into a modern plastic piping material. So at 8 feet we transition, 8.5 feet we transition to plastic ABS piping. And we get again just a little bit of marginal pitch. So really we're hoping for a real strong downhill flow to the water throughout the length of everything that we see. And it slows just a touch there, pretty minor. And so same thing, we're just, water is not flying through here. So just a little bit of a marginal pitch. See, we're improving here, so through that area of a little bit of pipe leveling, there it picks up, and this is kind of what we were hoping to see throughout the entire length. So we have just a couple areas, and again, it wouldn't be a bad idea to keep an eye on things, but a couple areas where they put in the pipe just a little bit more flat than you'd like to see. Doesn't quite water belly out. Close. So we'd recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on things, and then of course being realistic. If over time the pipe did additional leveling or settling, then some repairs may be required here in the future. As of right now, it doesn't appear to be causing any problems, just a little bit of marginal pitch. Since then we've turned and we've picked back up, and we're just flying through here. So this looks pretty nice. There's 60 feet. is 100 feet. We're going to transition into concrete piping here. So this signifies the transition in pipe sizes, pipe materials, and also we're dropping into the city branch piping. And this is similar to that cast iron pipe, so a much older pipe here. We're going to turn and drop into the city lateral at 128 feet. So this will be the end, officially a buyer-owner responsibility, 128 feet away from the house. So we started in cast iron, we transitioned to ABS plastic, we transitioned to concrete, and we dropped into the city lateral at 128 feet. Overall condition of the pipe appeared to be in pretty good working condition and passes inspection. I'm going to turn off the microphone for the pullback, but keep the camera rolling for a second, look at everything. So again, it was a cast iron into an ABS, into a concrete, into the city sewer at 128 feet, and our sewer pipe passes inspection. And because of a couple areas of marginal pitch, and because of a couple areas of older piping, as precaution, we would recommend having a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on things, and then of course just being realistic about things that at some point, if additional pipe leveling happens, or if these areas of older piping continue to show some wear, some repairs may be required here in the future. But again, snapshot of the property currently today on the day of inspection does appear to be in working condition and passes inspection. Okay, so now we have drained all of the water out of the pipe, and we're going to do the pullback now. And we were really curious to see what would happen to those areas of marginal pitch with the water turned off, see if they all just kind of drain out of there real nicely. So I'm going to turn the microphone back off, and we're going to look at the pipe in reverse with no water on.